Welcome to the video. Today we will explore a forgotten icon in the history of American aircraft carriers, USS Ranger CV-4. Ranger may not be as glamorous as the Yorktown class or as formidable as the Essex class, but behind its modest exterior lies a story of innovation, hard-earned lessons, and a pivotal role in World War II. This video will delve into the design, operations, and legacy of Ranger, analyzing the lessons this ship provided for the development of modern aircraft carriers. The development of USS Ranger CV-4 is a story of innovation and limitations, marking a significant turning point in the evolution of American aircraft carriers. In the early 1930s, the U.S. Navy recognized the growing strategic importance of naval aviation, but was constrained by the terms of the Washington Naval Treaty, which limited the size and number of warships. In this context, Ranger was conceived as an effort to optimize aircraft carrier capabilities within strict limitations. On September 5, 1931, Ranger's keel was laid at the Newport News shipyard in Virginia, marking a milestone as the first U.S. Navy aircraft carrier designed from the ground up for this purpose, rather than converted from another type of ship. However, the treaty's restrictions on size and tonnage significantly influenced Ranger's design. The ship faced compromises in protection and flight deck size necessary to comply with the treaty's terms. On February 25, 1933, Ranger was launched, heralding the birth of a ship expected to usher in a new era for American naval aviation. After an extensive outfitting and testing period, USS Ranger was officially commissioned on June 4, 1934, under the command of Captain Arthur L. Bristol. Although Ranger's design was not flawless and faced certain limitations, the ship provided a critical platform for the U.S. Navy to gain valuable experience and lessons in operating and developing aircraft carriers. Ranger, though not a glamorous flagship, served as an essential stepping stone, laying the foundation for the emergence of more powerful carriers in the future, particularly the Yorktown class, which was designed based on lessons learned from Ranger. USS Ranger CV-4, the first U.S. Navy aircraft carrier designed specifically for the role, embodied technical specifications that reflected the maritime technological transition of the 1930s. Ranger's standard displacement was 14,500 tons, while its full load displacement reached 17,570 tons. This difference accounted for the additional weight of fuel, ammunition, aircraft, and other essential supplies required for combat operations. In terms of dimensions, Ranger had an overall length of 234.4 meters. The ship's maximum beam, or width at its widest point, was 24.4 meters. However, the flight deck, the critical area for aircraft operations, extended to a width of 33.4 meters. Ranger's maximum draft, the distance from the waterline to the deepest point of the hull, was 6.7 meters. This draft directly influenced the ship's ability to navigate shallow waters and access various ports. Ranger's propulsion system consisted of 6 Babcock and Wilcox boilers supplying steam to 2 Parsons steam turbines, driving 2 propeller shafts. The system generated a total of 53,500 horsepower, or 40 megawatts, enabling Ranger to achieve a maximum speed of 29.25 knots, approximately 54 kilometers per hour. The ship's operational range, a key factor for expeditionary missions, was 10,000 nautical miles, 18,520 kilometers at a speed of 15 knots. For defensive capabilities, Ranger was equipped with 8 5-inch 25 caliber dual-purpose guns. This anti-aircraft firepower was supplemented by smaller caliber machine guns. However, as previously noted, Ranger's defensive systems were considered limited compared to later aircraft carriers. The aircraft capacity was one of Ranger's most critical specifications. The ship could carry up to 76 aircraft, including fighters, dive bombers, and torpedo bombers. However, the actual number of aircraft on board often varied depending on the mission type and specific requirements. USS Ranger CV-4, though not a frontline combatant in the major naval battles of the Pacific, had a notable combat history, particularly in the Atlantic and Mediterranean during World War II. In 1942, Ranger played a significant role in Operation Torch, the Allied invasion of North Africa. This was a pivotal moment in the war, and Ranger provided invaluable air support to the landing forces. Aircraft from Ranger conducted reconnaissance missions, combat air patrols, and strikes against Axis targets, helping ensure the success of the invasion. The ship demonstrated the value of aircraft carriers in supporting large-scale amphibious operations, a crucial lesson for future campaigns. One of Ranger's most prominent achievements was Operation Leader in October 1943. During this operation, Ranger launched a surprise attack on German shipping anchored off the coast of Norway. SBD Dauntless and TBF Avenger aircraft from Ranger delivered a powerful blow to German naval forces, inflicting significant damage and disrupting their operations. This attack not only showcased Ranger's long-range strike capability, but also proved its ability to operate in the harsh weather conditions of the North Atlantic. Although decommissioned in 1946 and subsequently scrapped, the legacy of USS Ranger CV-4 endures as a vital part of the development of American aircraft carriers. The ship no longer exists physically, but the experiences and lessons drawn from its design, operations, and limitations profoundly influence subsequent generations and carriers. Experts today still affirm that many critical design elements of modern aircraft carriers, such as angled flight decks and advanced anti-aircraft systems, can trace their origins to the trials and errors of Ranger during World War II. Ranger serves as a reminder that the most glamorous ships are not always the most significant. It is often the humble and lesser-known vessels that play a pivotal role in shaping history and advancing military technology. In conclusion, USS Ranger CV-4 may not be a name that lingers in memory, but this ship left a profound mark on the history of American aircraft carriers, from the lessons learned through its limited design and diverse operational campaigns to the enduring legacy it passed on to future carrier generations. Ranger stands as a vivid testament to relentless innovation, adaptable resilience, and the unwavering fighting spirit of the U.S. Navy. We hope this video has provided you with a comprehensive perspective on USS Ranger, shedding light on its quiet yet immensely valuable contributions to military history. We warmly welcome your comments, questions, and thoughts on this topic. Thank you sincerely for your attention and support, and we look forward to seeing you in our next exciting historical exploration videos on this channel. Don't forget to subscribe and share this video with fellow military history enthusiasts.